Raven That Refused to Sing. It's Steven Wilson time again, and I'm excited to get into this more, I'm going to call this melodic, feely, emotional song. And the last time I listened to this, and you can go listen to it, I'll put a card right here for you to go listen to my last reaction, where I didn't cry, and a lot of people got angry that I didn't cry. So maybe this one will be different, but either way, it's not about crying or not crying. It's about connecting with the song. It seems like this song, especially by the title, has a video to it, kind of like the last one did, and it seems to be more practical than in the heady universe. So maybe we'll connect with this and see what it's all about. So let's go. Sounds like someone just died or something. Sounds like interspace. Or interstellar, not interspace. Oh, okay, there we go.
Sing for me. Sing for me.
I like how he chose the same notes for the monotony.
Come with me.
That was cool.
You can live with me. Heal my soul.
Great harmony.
Make me whole.
Definitely got a sadness to it. Even the harmony, the alto, I guess it would be alto, harmony was very kind of like descending.
Sister, I lost you when you were still a child. But I lead you now,
Cool bass part.
and I lead out from a light. I'm afraid to wait. I'm afraid to love. Just because I'm weak, you can steal my dreams. You can reach inside my head. You can put your song there instead. Please come to me. Please stay with me.
Like the strings really adds a lot of emotion. Nice bass. Is that bass? It might be guitar. Yeah, it's guitar. Is this Guthrie? Sing to me, Raven, I miss her so much. I think that's the best line of the song so far. Those two next to each other. Picking up a little bit. Sounds more hopeful. Does that mean the Raven sang? Because the music makes it sound like that. Maybe not. I like that. Like that mode. Feel that. Oh, that's gonna go back up. Build. I like it. Great fill there. Nice. Great ending. Well, this is Steven Wilson. I mean, for me, I've reacted now to 3 Steven Wilson songs. I've actually reacted to 5 Steven Wilson songs if you count Porcupine Tree, because I've reacted to 2 of those. And I would say more Steven Wilson than the Porcupine Tree stuff, if you have to separate them because it is Steven Wilson. Just the Steven Wilson, he is 3 for 3. And 2 of the songs of those 3 are pretty similar in nature. Whereas Regret, I think it's Invasion, Regret, Home Number 9. That song is a little bit different. That song was more of like a funky, kind of psychedelic, kind of Pink Floyd-ish kind of song, which is very kind of different than these 2 songs. But he's 3 for 3 in my book. I would say all 3 of these songs, specifically these 2 as ballads, are kind of in the, I don't know, 7 to 8 point range for me. And remember, I don't really ever give higher than 8s to most songs. So I think 8 is kind of like my 10. So for him to be in the 7 to 8 range for all of these songs, I would have to say this one definitely wasn't as heavy as the last one. So there wasn't definitely as much emotion involved in this, but however, I looked at the lyrics on this after I watched it to kind of get an idea of what the song's meaning was. And after learning about the song's meaning, that it was about a guy who lost his sister, which you could see in the lyrics, but when I was hearing the lyrics for the first time, I wouldn't have put those two pieces together because it's not understood or not clear. But after reading the lyrics and what Steven Wilson himself is quoted saying what the song is about, it's about a guy who lost his sister at a young age, and he couldn't make social relationships since that. So he became kind of close with this raven that would sing, and he was convinced that it was his sister in the raven. And then at the end, when he's dying, which is what the song is like at the end of his life, he's trying to get this raven to sing to kind of convince himself again that it was really his sister in the raven. And that makes the song much more interesting, but I still don't think it's subject matter as deep and connected as the last song when it's about, you know, the mother having her whole family die in a school shooting, like, or some sort of shooting or something like that. So, I mean, that's pretty heavy. This isn't as heavy, but they're both in the same category because it's about mortality, dying, which at the very beginning of the song I said, like, ooh, it's got this eerie kind of death sound, like somebody just died. Well, now after reading the lyrics, I mean, here he is on his deathbed. That makes perfect sense. And Steven Wilson is kind of a king at connecting the feeling of mortality and death with kind of a story and a lyric that really coincides with it. So yeah, I definitely would say all of his songs right now, he's 3 for 3. If you count Porcupine Tree, he's 5 for 5 because those two songs are great as well. In the 7 to 8 range for me. I wouldn't call this one my favorite one by him, but this definitely was good. So for all you Steven Wilson fans or Porcupine Tree fans, please let me know what the next Steven Wilson venture is going to be. I would like to hear, now that I've heard two of his kind of more instrumental, ballady, emotional kind of songs, I'll be interested to hear more of his kind of, I guess, psychedelic or kind of funky-ish stuff, if that's what he does, or just something new by him that I haven't heard. So all you Steven Wilson fans, please comment below what kind of song you want me to listen to next by him, because I definitely like him. He's definitely going to stay on the Rolodex of bands because there's no reason for me to stop listening to him because I really liked everything I've heard by him so far. So as always, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.